What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. In a breaking news video here, live from YouTube, Atlanta and Homestead are expected to run without spectators or fans. That's right. Because of the coronavirus that has been going around, NASCAR will not have any fans or spectators come to the races at Homestead. The only people are going to be allowed are people that have media credentials and, on staff. Basically, people that are essential to the race. That's it. So there will be empty grandstands for the first time in quite some time. I don't know if there's ever been a time where we've had empty grandstands at a racetrack. But it's very, very scary to say at the least with this coronavirus. Not because of the disease itself, but because of the panic that has been going around with the virus. Here's what NASCAR's statement on the situation. At this time, NASCAR will hold its race events at Atlanta Motor Speedway and Homestead-Miami Speedway without fans in attendance. These events will be restricted to competitors, crew chiefs, officials, and other necessary personnel to conduct the race. We will work with public health officials as we determine future scheduling beyond this event. This morning, the mayor of the Homestead area, Steve Lozner, I think his name is, basically announced that you cannot have any mass gatherings in the city anymore. So that's why this is going into effect. So the good news for this is that the races are still going to be run. And NASCAR has, honestly, a really good opportunity to bring in some new eyes. I know it's a really bad situation for this, but this is a really good opportunity for NASCAR to bring new eyes. And honestly, I think NASCAR made a very, very good decision. This is what I think they should have done, and I'm glad they did that because, in general, it's a good what they did there. So, you look at all the events that have been canceled. You have had the Sebring 1,000 miles canceled because of Trump's travel ban to Europe for the next 30 days. The 12 hours of Sebring has been moved back to November, like around November 24th, I believe. The NBA season is officially done and postponed. We have 2 players infected there, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. That season's done. The first 2 races in the MotoGP have been canceled or postponed. The NCAA March Madness will have no fans in their stadiums, and they're talking about having their March Madness for 2020, already canceled there. The first race of the F1 season has been canceled because someone from McLaren got sick and infected with the coronavirus. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have been infected with it, and spring training is now most likely canceled, and the MLB season most likely will have a delay to the start of the year. NASCAR can capitalize off this because, number one, they're going to be the only thing to really watch on TV because NBA's done. I'm not sure about the XFL. XFL still, I believe, is going as far as I'm aware, but we're going to have to watch for that as well. Man, it's scary that the amount of panic that has been going around with this coronavirus, it's just insane to me, I'm not concerned about it. I mean, if you get the sickness, I feel bad for you, truly, because, trust me, I don't want this stuff. It's like a little bit worse than the flu. It's not like deathly, unless you're if you're between ages 50 and 60, I've heard this, 15 to 60 most likely, if you don't have really bad immune problems, you're going to be okay. But you even had the media has spun this around and caused all these sporting events and all these things to basically shut down, and it's just insane to me and crazy to me at the same time, I didn't think that the NBA was going to shut their season down because a player got infected. But now we got 2 players affected, and they shut it down last night. It's just insane. The good news is for NASCAR is we're still going to have the races. It's just no spectators or fans. Again, I think this is a really good decision on NASCAR's part. I think, like I said, if you were going to do anything and you don't want to prevent an infection from spreading across the world and stuff, it's just, you just don't want to cause any problems with complications with anybody. And just follow what your public health officials say. Wash your hands like you're supposed to. Common sense, folks. Please use common sense. Don't go out licking doorknobs. Don't go cough in your hands and then go shake somebody's hand. Because what you're going to do is you're going to bring this infection and it's going to get worse and worse. And more people are going to get infected over time and time. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked, in the United States here, we have 1,329 cases. That number is going to continue to rise. And NASCAR is doing the best they can to prevent this infection, which you want to prevent the infection the best way possible. I think this is how you do it. In my opinion, I think people have been overreacting, but NASCAR, I'm glad you're not just going out and saying, hey, we're just going to end our season because we have 1 or 2 people infected. And NASCAR might end up doing that if people do get infected. But right now, since no one in a NASCAR currently is infected with the coronavirus in general, I think NASCAR just needs to basically use their heads and not just cancel events, beat their races. I'm glad that they're going to run it. And again, like I said, ratings are probably going to be up this weekend. Just expect that because, well, maybe depending on if the weather cooperates, because the weather in general has not been cooperating at all. I mean, there's been 50% chance of rain that might decrease. And we're getting, speaking of which, we got rain outside my house right now going off and on. So it's crazy. But man, I'm just scatterbrained right now because I'm just lost for words for all the stuff that's been going on in the world and all the stuff in sports that's been canceled. I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, I mean, MLB just announced they're probably going to have their season delayed just today, according to Jeff Passan from one of those people. March Madness got no fans. Probably their season's done. I don't know what's going to happen. I do hope that NASCAR doesn't not have races. I mean, esports is okay, so that's one good thing. I mean, they're shutting schools down for Pete's sakes. They're shutting down businesses. I've heard Walmart maybe getting paid leave. I've heard that somewhere. I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, in general, I'm not concerned about it. But it's just a shame what's going on. I do hope that everyone that is infected with the coronavirus does get better. It's not a very high mortality rate. Only 3% of the people that have died from the coronavirus. But regardless, 3 or 4K people, that still is a ton of people that have been infected with this virus. And I just hope everyone is okay. And please, for the love of God, stay safe through this time because things are not going to get better. Things are probably going to get worse. You're going to have more stuff canceled. You're probably going to see NASCAR do more changes in the future. They already, the other day, I think yesterday announced that they were going to be having things change for drivers meetings and stuff. Now they're just not going to have any spectators. So we went from basically having NASCAR just monitoring the situation to this basically. So yeah, things are insane. It's just incredible what's been going on. So anyway, next thing I want to say is I made 130 subscribers. Good stuff there. We've been gaining. And thank you guys so much for the support recently. I do really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. So keep it up and keep supporting me here on YouTube. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Links in the description below for that. And comment below your thoughts on the situation with the coronavirus. What's your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.